Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to myself. I'm Jesse, and today I'm going to be reviewing another beer I haven't had before, and another chocolate stout. This is Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout. Um, I've never had this beer before, but I have had a few other beers from Samuel Smith. I've had the Nut Brown Ale. I have had the India Ale, and those are both pretty good. So I noticed on the front this says with natural flavors added. So hopefully it's better than a couple days ago I did the Young's Double Chocolate Stout, and I really wasn't impressed with it. So hopefully this is better. Beer Advocate gives this a 93, which is outstanding, and that's with 971 ratings. Rate Beer gives it a 97 overall with a 96 for the style, and the bros have not reviewed this beer. It has an ABV of 5%, and the availability, it was funny, on Beer Advocate I noticed it said the availability is limited. It was only brewed once, but I don't know, it seemed to be a lot of reviews, and I've seen it around for a while, so I don't know. The description here on Rate Beer says, bottle filtered. Ingredients: water, organic malted barley, organic cane sugar, yeast, organic hops, organic cocoa extract, and carbon dioxide. Let me see. Samuel Smith's is out of Tadcaster, England, too. I may have mentioned that. I don't know. It says here on the bottle, brewed with water from the original brewery well, sunk in 1758. The gently roasted organic chocolate malt and real organic cocoa used in this ale impart a delicious, smooth, and creamy character, with inviting deep flavors and a delightful finish. This is the perfect marriage of satisfying stout and luxurious chocolate that will lead to smiles and refills. Samuel Smith's brews in traditional coppers uses stone Yorkshire squares for fermentation and ships every bottle from the brewery with great pride. I've had this out. It's been sitting out for about 10 or 15 minutes, warmed up a little bit. It's probably between 45 and 50. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this cracked open, and not really any smoke there. Go ahead and get this poured. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's looking nice. Usually I never tasted it. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Usually I never tasted earlier, but I don't want it to spill over. Pretty good from the taste here, but let's get into the appearance. It is black. I mean, I thought the Young's Double Chocolate Stout was black, when I reviewed it a couple days ago. This is black. Getting the slightest little bit of red tinge at the bottom there, but I mean, this is a really, really, really dark beer. Very thick two-finger head. Looks creamy. Not really a lot of carbonation. Let's go ahead and get a nose on this. Oh wow, that smells like chocolate malt. And I notice it does say natural flavor added, but it does smell a little artificial. But well, it's natural. But I mean, you can tell it's added. But yeah, that smells, I mean, I can smell the chocolate right up front. I can smell maybe a little bit of brown sugar. Definitely smells roasty. Not really getting past that. Not really smelling any hop character or anything. Not really smelling any fruit. Just that kind of sweet chocolate up front. Maybe a little bit of coffee malt, kind of roasty malt. Maybe brown sugar, And the head looks really creamy too. I mean, the head looks very creamy. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and dig into this one. Yeah, that's really, really good. It's sweet. It's roasty. I get that roasted malt on the front end, and just kind of a sweetness. The sweetness kind of starts at the front end and then just kind of rolls to the back of the palate. But the um, the flavors on top of that sweetness, I mean, it kind of goes from just kind of a little bit of roastiness to the sweet chocolate malt and the coffee. I mean, it's really sweet. I get a little bit of that brown sugar on the flavor. Um, it's pretty good. I mean, I really, I'm really liking this beer. Mm. Oh yeah, a little more carbonated on the mouthfeel than in the appearance. It is pretty dark, but I mean, I see some bubbles clinging to the side. But this is this it has it has a pretty thick mouthfeel, but at the same time, it's still pretty carbonated. Um, I mean, it's very sweet. I mean, this beer would go great with like after dinner when you're sitting there. You can have it by itself for dessert, or it would go great. I mean, I could put a scoop of ice cream in this, or I mean, have it, with like dark chocolate cake or something, anything like that. I mean, it's just really, really, really good. This is one where I can taste the added flavors, but they're not offensive in any way. I don't take anything away from the beer. And I said when I did the Young's double chocolate stout review, when it comes to adding flavors to beer, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. This is the right way to do it. With the Young's, I remember it. I didn't even really taste the added flavors that were supposed to be there, so I can't really say how it affected it there or not, or if it even did affect it. But excuse me, this is definitely. I mean, this is a really, really good beer. I've said that like 4 or 5 times now, but I mean it is. I mean, this is one of my favorite styles, and this is just a really, really good example of that. Mm, wow, we got lacing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this beer a 9 out of 10. I think it's really good, and it's a really good example of a chocolate stout. The organic doesn't even come into play because I mean I don't really care that whether it's organic or not. It tastes good. It has a good mouthfeel. It has a nice aroma. Roasty, sweet, um, great dessert beer. If you see it, definitely pick it up. As I said on Beer Advocate, it did mention that it had limited availability. It was only brewed once. I've seen this around though for a while now. I mean, at least it seems like a few years. Maybe not that long, but it seems like a few years I've been seeing this. And this is the first time I've ever picked it up. But if you have a chance to get it, definitely get it. If you like stouts, if you like dark dessert beers, this is a really, really good one. I mean, it's certainly not the best I've ever had, but it's a damn good example. I like this beer, and I'm definitely going to be picking it up again. So again, 9 out of 10 for Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout. Samuel Smith out of Tadcaster, England, UK. I mean, you guys did an amazing job with this beer. As I said, I've had a couple other beers from them. I had the Nut Brown Ale and the Indian Ale. I remember they were pretty good, but this is by far the. I mean, this stands out. This is really, really good. So pick it up if you see it. 9 out of 10 for Samuel Smith's Organic Stout. Thanks for watching. Watch again for more reviews, and Prost.